Greetings, my fellow infidels. Today, I am going to address a man that has become an Islamic apologist. I'll name the man in a minute, but this man, who is a Georgia congressman by the name of Rick Allen, who I voted for, has promised to protect America against the Islamic threat, but refuses to call out the Islamic threat in his own backyard, where his businesses are W. Allen and Associates, and he has homes located in, has a man by the name of Ayman Fattal, F-A-D-E-L, Ayman Fattal of the CSRA Peace Alliance, who's, by the way, an open supporter of the communist-supported Occupy Wall Street movement. Ayman Fattal has also promoted articles that praise and attempt to legitimize Hamas. Well, we've seen what's happened this week in Israel with Hamas. Our president may not call them a terrorist organization. In fact, Obama has even removed Hamas from the terrorist list, but they are still a terrorist organization. Ayman Fattal, in the CSRA area, who also is a doctor that's on record for performing abortions, said in 2008 on Muslim Media Matters, or its Muslim Media Review, here is an excellent article by Khalid, Amidallah, on why Hamas is a legitimate political actor. And he posted the link. His site also is ripe with rants against Israel, rants in support of these Palestinians, which we know are nothing less than savages. The problem is Rick Allen, while I praise him for not debating John Barrow in a debate organized by Ayman Fattal just prior to the midterm elections, refused to shake this man's hand. He also refused to have the initial debate at the Islamic Center of Augusta. Kudos for you on that one, Rick. And kudos for refusing to shake the hand of the organizer of the debate, the hands that have shed innocent blood, and the hands that have posted articles praising Hamas. But Rick, I've called your office since you swore in as my representative. Your office has refused to return my calls on why you will not call out a man in your district, Rick, that said, here's an excellent article on why Hamas is a legitimate political actor. Rick, my question to you is this: how, in God's name, can you even try to convince the people in your district that you will defend America from the Islamic threat when you don't even have the guts, you don't even have the balls to call out those that openly praise Hamas? Hold on, Rick, I'm not done yet. Ayman Fattal and the Islamic Center of Augusta. Let me talk about that one for a minute, okay? The Islamic Center of Augusta is run by a Syrian immigrant. Yes, a Syrian immigrant, Iman Dawadi. What's really interesting, and I'll give you some things that you can Google and look for sake of time. The Islamic Center of Augusta, Iman Dawadi, received an award for the Criminals Against Infidel Rights, or Council of Angry Islamic Ragheads, better known as CARE, the Council on American Islamic Relations, gave him an award in 2008 for political activism. Are you all aware of what the significance of 2008 is? For those of you that don't know, that was the year of the Holy Land Foundation trial, the largest terrorist trial in U.S. history, which had many members of CARE that were unindicted and indicted, some of which are in jail. And yes, even in recent months and years, members of CARE have been put in prison for supporting terrorist organizations. Now, Here's what's also significant. In 2012, one of the two most wanted terrorists in the world was arrested 8 miles from where this video is being taken at a Greyhound bus station in Augusta, Georgia. In recent months, we've seen the arrest of a member of ISIS, or should we say a Georgian trying to join ISIS. And yes, even in Columbia County, we've had a veteran attacked by Muslims that the media has suppressed and tried to make excuses on it didn't happen. I had the 911 call of that attack. Okay, the 911 call, I have it. Now, where do you think the terrorists in 2012 attended church at? Curtis Baptist? Maybe the Methodist Church? Or is it possible he attended the Islamic Center of Augusta, which, by the way, is 2 miles from where I'm standing, 3 traffic lights? How about the man trying to join ISIS in recent months here this year? Where do you think he attended his prayer services at? A Baptist church, a Methodist church, a synagogue, a Hindu temple, a Buddhist shrine? Or could he have also attended the Islamic Center of Augusta? You can best answer that if you use your logic and use that big noodle in your head. America, the Islamic Center of Augusta has been welcomed by the religious community. The cowards behind the pulpits in my area that refuse to denounce Islam actually have welcomed it and embraced it. How about the political leadership, the Columbia County commissioners that openly allowed and welcomed this Islamic mega center to be built? That's right, on the intersection of Old Petersburg Road and Old Evans Road. You can Google it if you'd like to see it. It's one of the largest mosques in Georgia, one of the largest in the southeast United States, attended by thousands of Muslims. Again, run by a Syrian immigrant. And yet, the Columbia County leadership, the Columbia County commissioners, basically say nothing and do nothing to protect the citizens of Columbia County against future attacks of terrorism and those that have embraced ideologies of a child rapist, the ideologies of a terrorist madman named Muhammad, and people that openly, again, say, here's an excellent article on why Hamas is legitimate. Rick Allen, I hope the people watching this video call your office. Look up Rick Allen's phone number, people. Representative Rick Allen in Georgia, call him. Tell him you saw this video, because I've called his office numerous times, politely. Numerous times, too many times to count. They won't return my calls. They don't respond because they're hiding. They're hiding behind political correctness. Rick Allen has become politically castrated, and I, for one, say he needs to be removed from office when his term is up. I'll see to it that all the information in this video is made public, Rick. Rick, I'm tired of politicians like you. I'm tired of the politicians that have promised Americans on what they would do to secure this nation. We've seen the empty promises of what happened in the midterm elections. And Rick, you are one of those politicians that took office in the midterm that betrayed their electorate, that betrayed their constituents. America, we are to have no mercy, no forgiveness at the polls for these politicians that fail to deliver, that fail to take a stand for America. And Rick Allen, he can't take a stand for America. Hell, Rick can't even take a stand against Islamists in his own district. Islamists that tout how great Hamas is. And again, we see, just go on the internet tonight and see what Hamas is doing in Israel. Hamas is a terrorist organization. Every member of Hamas needs to be taken out. If you ever run into a member of Hamas, I encourage you people. Take them out with no prejudice. Send them straight to Allah immediately. America, it's time to take a stand against Islam. America, those that turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to the Islamic threat, when a great American awakening occurs and happens, and it will, because an American Bastille Day is coming to America. It is coming to America. And the politicians and the members of the media and your neighbors that try to claim that all Muslims are bad, that they're all here, to assimilate and become Americans. People, we need to hold them in the same light, and they should receive the same treatment of the Islamic enemy on the battlefield when that day comes. These Muslim refugees that Obama's bringing into America, they are an invading army. They will be used against us. They will be used against you. So again, I end this video with this. Are you prepared to fight? Or are you preparing to die? You can't run from it, America. It's coming. Take a stand. Take a stand now while you can. And remember, America, it's time to take out members of the Muslim Brotherhood now.